Welcome back everyone to my PES 21 Master League with Manchester United. Here we are, Ryan Giggs sat alongside Harry Maguire, his captain, as we are set to begin our Europa League campaign again. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Manchester United in the Europa League for this season? That's not right. We made the Champions League after finishing third last season. That is correct, but unfortunately, Konami haven't updated the teams yet. Well, here we go then. Our first game of the Europa League. It's only going to be for one season, hopefully. I'm sure we can qualify for the Champions League by the Premier League this season. I'm feeling pretty confident that we can do that. But for the time being, we're just going to have to deal with it. Get this first season out the way and done with. As we are set to take on Lugano here. You can see I have heavily rotated the side. A lot of players getting minutes in today's game then. As Scott McTominay comes very close to opening up the scoring very early on in this group game in the Europa League. Comes off the defender's head. Could have easily have found its way into the back of the net. It's a bright start here for United. So Twanzebe is in the lineup today. So is Jesse Lingard. McTominay, as we've already seen. Rashford now out wide to Brandon Williams. Williams going to go all the way. And he takes that on his right. I'm not sure why. If he takes that on his left, shoots it across the front of goal, I think he's got more of a chance of getting that first goal for United. Should be Twanzebe's header all day. It is. Here is Juan Mata also in the lineup today. Jesse Lingard. Here is Agallo. Oh, it's ugly. It's ugly from Agallo, that. Nemanja Matic then. In midfield today. Finds Marcus Rashford. Gets round his man perfectly. Goes for goal. It's a great save from the keeper. Keeping Lugano in this one. Keeping it all square. It's definitely heading into the bottom right there for Marcus Rashford. Just have to get round his man as well. That touch on the ball. Lavanchi here. Gets the ball around Brandon Williams. Here is Lovridge. Dean Henderson route to the spot there. Right, here's a chance now. Greenwood. On for Agallo. He's 1-on-1. This is Agallo's chance. And he's only gone and put it wide. I can't believe it. Well, I wish I was saying we're off to a winning start in the Europa League, but that's not the case. It's finished 0-0 here. Bit of a frustrating game. I think we can put that down to the rotation. So our group looks like this then. Just a point on the opening day. PSV off to a winning start there with a 1-0 win against Arsenal Tula. Of course, it's just the one game, so I'm not too worried. Although saying that, we really should have been beating a team like Lugano. So back in the Premier League, back at Old Trafford, and we are set to take on Burnley here. Been a bit of a spotlight on Brandon Williams as of late over the last couple of weeks since the start of the new season. He is on the rise. We all know what he is capable of, and I'm sure he's going to, well, I hope he is anyway, showcase that in this Premier League game against Burnley. Here are the lineups then. So David De Gea back in goal. Maguire, Lindelof as our two centre-halves. Nemanja Matic in that CDM role as Bruno Fernandes steps in for Paul Pogba, who starts on the bench. He's back after that injury, and it's the usual front three. Jay Rodriguez, Chris Wood, Burnley's two strikers. Going to have to keep an eye on those today. Rashford's bombing forwards as always. Here is Martial to Greenwood. Back to Martial. He's in. Early chance again. Martial has been a quick starter so far this season for United. Grabbing the goals within like the first 10 minutes. And he almost got another here if it wasn't for the post. There we go. Nicely done. Donny van der Beek. That's a brilliant ball over the top for Marcus Rashford. Why is the keeper saving that? It's got to go in. Just for the highlight reel. Would have been brilliant. Jay Rodriguez now. Wan-Bissaka. Oof. A little trip there on Rodriguez. It's going to be a Burnley free kick then, which we will have to defend. Almost half an hour gone here as Jack Cork steps up, swings it in. And it's gone in! But the whistle is blown straight away. It will not count. I'm not sure what happened here. Camera focusing on... Is it Van der Beek? I'm not sure what's going on there. I think it's a foul on Van der Beek from Brownhill. It's a weird one. Here is Wan-Bissaka. Just about makes the pass to Donny. Matic to Bruno. Here is Brandon Williams now. Good ball in. Oh, and Martial's put it over. Jack Cork through the middle for Wood. Someone needs to be winning this back here as Brownhill's in again. And it's Burnley that get denied by the post this time. Unbelievable. End to end at the moment. Burnley, though, I think just edging it with the amount of chances taken. Burnley have been dominant today in possession. Brownhill finds Jack Cork. There's that long range ball again, looking for Wood. Here is Brownhill. Everything going through him at the moment. We need to be taking the ball off him, but we can't as Jay Rodriguez is in. And he'll be wondering why that's not in the back of the net. David De Gea palming that over the crossbar. Or did he? We'll see on the replay here. No, it hits the crossbar. We've been very fortunate in the second half. There's that ball over the top again from Cork. Comes to nothing. McNeil, plenty of space. Wan-Bissaka just walking there. It's criminal, it's cost us. McNeil scores the first goal, 75 minutes in. He will enjoy that one. Some finish. But look at Wan-Bissaka here. I'm not sure whether he's fatigued. He's just walking. And then he wakes up, realises the danger. And it's too late. We're a goal down. Going like the clappers here. The referee about to blow his whistle for full time. Pogba finds Matic. Ryan Westwood. No, that's it. Wan-Bissaka can't do anything. McNeil on the move, and there we go. The referee puts us out of our misery. It's McNeil's goal that secures all 3 points for Burnley here. We've lost our first game of the new Premier League season. So that's a wake-up call, that game against Burnley. It's our first loss this season. We've won, we've drawn, and we've lost now after 3 games in. Liverpool drew. City lost, which is a bit of a consolation, I suppose. But Spurs went on to beat Everton by 1-0. So we dropped to 7th. Just a couple of points behind the league leaders Chelsea. They're absolutely bossing it at the moment, as you'd expect, with the likes of Havertz and Werner in the side. So it's a tricky one up next. We need to get back to winning ways, but it's going to be tough, isn't it, against Leicester City. Away from home as well. So here are the lineups anyway. David De Gea in goal, of course. Eric Bailly comes in to replace Victor Lindelof, who was poor in that last game against Burnley. Brandon Williams keeps his first team spot. At left back, Wan-Bissaka also. Probably should have dropped him for this game, but we're going to persevere with Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba is back as well after being out injured. He did start on the bench for the last game and did come on, but he does start this one, and it's that usual front three with Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial, who failed to score in the last game. So we need to, again, we need to get back to winning ways. Hopefully we can put in a good shift, grab a couple of goals and make up for some lost ground. Should be an interesting one against Leicester. They are now without Ben Chilwell, but they still have plenty of quality in this side. Marcus Rashford is a counter on here for United. Here is Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood's in here if he can go. Oh, almost round Johnny Evans, and Evans knew that. It's going to be a free kick 4 minutes in, and it's a straight red. It's a straight red. We're only 4 minutes into this game and already Leicester City are down to 10 men. Incredible. He's the last man. That's why it's a red. Although it did look like Johnny Evans got a touch on the ball. Wow. What can we do? Imagine if we could score this. Bruno Fernandes to make it 1-0 maybe? Nope. With Brendan Rodgers in charge, you'd expect Leicester to show great character now, being down to 10 men. Gonna have a chance here through Jamie Vardy. It's a close one there. Need to go and get that first goal. Get that first goal, and it'll, I think it'll kill Leicester off. What can we do here in this position with Marcus Rashford? Brandon Williams joining the attack. There's the overlap. First time in, it's past Greenwood. It's Martial. Keeper saves. He doesn't save the second one though. There he is, Anthony Martial on that score sheet yet again for Manchester United. What a start to the season he is having, picking up where he left off from last season. What a ball from Brandon Williams. I'm surprised Mason Greenwood is 1 in that position at the near post, and 2, he's leaving it for Anthony Martial. I don't think it really mattered anyway who was going to go for that. I think it was always going to be the first goal. Van der Beek through the middle for Marcus Rashford. Oh, he's put that one over. It was Greenwood then. He wants a goal. Is he going to get one today? We need him on that score sheet. It's an absolute mess up here. Martial finds Rashford. It's a postage stamp. First class from Marcus Rashford, who makes it 2. He celebrates with his teammates on the touchline. It's world class. He did try something similar not so long ago. This time it's paid off. It's poor defending from Leicester. Sonchu and Didi was in there, but how about that for a finish? Certainly a few defensive frailties in there for Leicester City, as we saw in the first half, going down to 10 men, losing the experience of Johnny Evans. But here is James Maddison now. Great footwork. It's in for Prayet, who hits the side netting at the near post. Great bit of skill here from James Maddison, as you'll see on the replay. Sends Bruno Fernandes the wrong way. It's a poor header in the end. Ah, look at all this space for Rashford. Martial, he's waiting for it. Oh, can't get the ball around Sonchu though, unfortunately. Otherwise that was Martial's second. Mendy headed away by Eric Bailly. And Didi now. Room, shoots! And hits that stanchion there at the that holds up the net. Kept on flying. We know he can hit them. And he certainly does here. We shouldn't be allowing him so much space. Mendy again. Let's go ball in again for Leicester City. James Maddison finds Yuri Tillemans. It's almost as if Leicester have just come alive in the last 10-15 minutes. Chance after chance here. Yuri Tillemans does well to turn on the ball inside the box. Wan-Bissaka. See if we can really kill off the game here. We're just passing it around. If we see an opening that presents itself, like now, here is Rashford. Bruno, Rashford continues his run here. Rashford in for Martial. There we go, 3-0. And that is 3 points for Manchester United. What a game the Frenchman is having. What a start to the new season he's having. Just cannot stop scoring, apart from that game against Burnley. Keeps himself on side here, keeps his cool. Great finish. Brandon Williams, can he get this cross in? Past Mendy, he does. Looking for Brooks, who was waiting for it. Scott McTominay, looking to make it 4. There he is, our man of the match, Anthony Martial. 2 goals for him, a goal for Rashford. 3-0, it's finished. Certainly helped after that red card to Johnny Evans so early on. Let's have a look around the grounds then, with all the results for match day 4. So Spurs went on to beat West Brom. Chelsea drawing against Fulham. So they finally dropped points. Chelsea. Arsenal won at home to Wolves. Liverpool also won their game against Sheffield United. And City beat Brighton 1-0. So there is the league table as it stands then. As we come to the end of this episode, we are up to 6th and just 3 points behind Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea and Arsenal. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all very soon for the next one.